I acknowledge today that I'm standing on the ancient lands of the Muanina peoples and pay respect to their elders past, present and emerging, especially during this Reconciliation Week. We in the Anglican Diocese of Tasmania are committed to reconciliation between Aboriginal peoples and non-Indigenous peoples in our state of Tasmania and in the nation of Australia. We believe that God saw fit to make all the nations to inhabit the whole earth and allotted their times of existence and the boundaries of the places where they would live. We are so thankful that in God's great wisdom, He entrusted these islands of Lutruwita, Tasmania, to the Palawa people to live in and to care for, and we acknowledge their unbroken and continued custodianship and their deep connection to these lands and waters. We acknowledge with sadness that the arrival of European peoples here led to the death of many Aboriginal peoples, the violent dispossession of their lands, and the destruction of culture and language. We acknowledge the pain and devastation that ensued and the huge loss of life. We are sorry. We acknowledge and accept responsibility for our own Anglican history in this dispossession and destruction. We are grateful that some of our Anglican leaders from early days urged for care to be taken of Aboriginal Tasmanians. However, many did not. We are aware that Anglicans were involved in the taking of land and the killing and displacement of the original inhabitants of these islands. We mourn and lament our sins and our failings. We're sorry and we ask for forgiveness. We acknowledge that our churches stand on stolen land. Reconciliation is at the heart of the Christian message, that God was reconciling the world to Himself and us to one another. Following Jesus, we desire to embody the good news of God's love in word and deed, for reconciliation and hope for Aboriginal peoples and for all non-Indigenous peoples who live in these lands now called Tasmania. We affirm our commitment to seek out, to listen, to learn, and to take action for justice through building and deepening real relationships with Aboriginal peoples across our state and the nation of Australia. Thank you for listening.